So what we have here is two equations. They look very similar. Take a look at this one. This one here has a 5 times x plus 1 to the power 6. This one here has a 5x times x plus 1 to the power 6. Now let's say we want to differentiate the both of them. We want to do differentiation. You will realize that both of these equations will be differentiated very, very differently. They give you completely different answers simply because of this little x here. So what is the difference, and what does that x do to our differentiation method? So first, let's look at this. We did this in the last video. To do this one, we need to do something known as chain rule. So a quick revision. This is dy dx. The 5 I can leave alone, I don't need to touch because it's just a number. So this is x plus 1 to the power 6. I bring down the 6. Okay. I write whatever is in the brackets, x plus 1. The power this time from 6 becomes 5. I reduce it by 1. Then I must remember to differentiate what's inside here. So differentiating x plus 1, I just get 1. I work out what's in the brackets. I get 30 x plus 1 to the power 5. I can no longer open up this bracket because it's to the power 5. Okay, so that's the answer. Done. What about the one on the right side? This is completely different. Because of this additional 5x here, this extra x, you got to look at it as these two things are multiplied to each other, so they are different functions, which means this. You can't just simply differentiate them anymore. You need to treat them as if they were two separate things. Okay? This is one function of x, this is another function of x. The critical thing here is, how do you tell? When two functions are multiplied to each other, the two functions of x, it obviously have to contain an x. Okay, I'm just going to call this left side, and I call this right side. Okay, once you know which is the left, which is the right, it's a lot easier, but you must be able to tell. So let's go through that again. This is important. Any function of x obviously must have an x. Okay, it's multiplied to another function of x. As you can see, this whole thing here is one giant block. You wouldn't want to expand this, it's going to take too long. So this one giant block, this is another function of x. So there's one on the left and there's one on the right. Okay, left and right. So to differentiate these things where it's two functions multiplied to each other, we use something known as the product rule. Okay, this is a very important rule. It's called the product rule. So how do you use the product rule? I like to use an acronym. Okay, this is just my way of remembering. KL doctor plus download KR. Okay, apologies, this is KR. I have no other name for KR, so I'm just calling it KR. Okay, KL doctor plus download KR. What does that mean? This means keep the left, differentiate the right. Okay, differentiate the right plus, then the same thing, keep the right. Download is differentiate. Okay, differentiate the left, keep the right. Okay, KL doctor, keep the left. 5x is my left, I keep it the same, I don't change. Doctor dr, differentiate the right. So I need to differentiate this one. I get 6. I write x plus 1 to the power 5. And then I must remember to differentiate what's inside the bracket here. I get 1. Okay? Plus, download dl, differentiate the left this time. When I differentiate 5x, I'll get 5. And then kr, I keep the right. So this time the right side, I don't do anything to it, I just keep it exactly the same. Okay? So this is the product rule. And from here, the next thing you need to do is you need to simplify. This is where it gets a little tricky. You see that this one here has x plus 1 to the power 5. This one here is very similar, x plus 1 to the power 6. There are 5 of this, there are 6 of this. I can factorize it out. Okay, so I'm going to factorize out x plus 1 to the power 5. I'm taking out 5 of them. Okay, these two multiply together, I get 30x. It's multiplied to this one, x plus 1 to the power 5. I took out 5, so all of them have been taken out. Okay, times 1. Okay, I don't need to write the times 1 because it's just times 1. I don't need to write it there anymore. Plus, now we're looking at this, the 5 remains there. There were 6 of these. I took out 5. So how many is left? 1 of them is left. Okay, that's what I get. And then simplify this, x plus 1 to the power 5, I just leave it there as is. And this one, open up brackets, 30x plus 5x, I get 35x. Okay, and there's one final one here, plus 5. Okay? I can further simplify this some more. Let me just give myself a bit of space here. I can further simplify this to get this, x plus 1 to the power of 5. I can see that this and this can be factorized out. So I'm taking out the 5, putting it in front. This becomes 7x plus 1. Okay, this is my final answer.